while you were having sex with your husband, you were thinking about another man who you had better sex with. And because the sex with your husband wasn't as good as the sex with this other man, you wanted to get a divorce.
It wasn't the sex, it was the connection. But yes,
it was the realization
100%.
too.
The guy who...
Yeah, but I think it's also going to be the sex. If the connection isn't there, the sex is never going to happen. I think Brian is literally right. I don't know. She's playing around with the words, but that's what it is. If the connection isn't there, the sex is never going to feel good. The sex is never going to feel magical. So it's the same thing.
who was really good in bed, how long did you date him for?
6 months.
And how soon did you have that connection after meeting him?
Immediately. It was immediate.
You wait, hold on. I thought a connection is something that takes a while to develop.
No, it's that intrinsic connection that you either have or you don't with a person. It's either there or it's not.
So just
now you
base
can
primal...
you can build on that connection to have form deeper connections.
Wow,
but
this is a red pill if I've ever fucking heard one.
there's different types of connections. There can be a connection.
Well, this was a base primal connection. You had the click.
You've never had that before?
I think she's just she keeps, well, they all keep saying connection, but I think it's just really attraction. Like you see someone and right away you make a decision. I find this person attractive. I don't find this person attractive. And then you build on that to form the romance, the romantic attraction. You have to be physically attracted to the person first for the romantic attraction to be easy and fluid and smooth. Because if you don't find the person physically attractive once you see them, it's going to be very tough. It's going to be very hard for you to build the romantic attraction, right? And I think that's why most times arranged marriages never worked out back in the day, because apparently either if they found a wife for the son, one of them may not be attracted to the other person, so it's always going to be a tough road. It's going to be a tough marriage, right? Because if the other person is not attracted to that person at all, I don't think the whole attraction will happens, right? Either that physical attraction is there and then you build on it, or it's not there and then it's just going to be a whole bunch of turmoil throughout the whole relationship, which is going to lead to cheating anyway. So I think the whole connection they're talking about is just a pure physical attraction you see when you meet somebody for the first time. It doesn't grow. It's either there or it's not there, but it's very tough for it to grow.
Why did it not work out with this guy?
Because he was a lot younger than me, and I didn't want younger meaning he was in a completely different stage in his life from me, and I didn't want to hold him.
Translation: he wasn't making any money. He wasn't able to provide.
Down by being in a relationship with me. I kind of made the sacrifice to let him be young and do and experience his youth and not be tied down by me.
Was he what archetype was he? Was he a bad boy?
Archetype.
He was cocky, but
archetype.
but sweet.
Cocky but sweet. Tattoos?
No
tattoos. Okay.
Pretty much the antithesis of what my type is, I should say.
He was the opposite of what your type is. What's your type?
Tall, dad bod, not cocky,
so
down to earth.
Short?
He was not short.
See, now this is confusing. And I just made a video about how women say they love dad bods. But how can you say the guy that made you divorce your husband didn't have a dad bod, but then you're attracted to dad bods? I'm guessing your husband had a dad bod, but then you divorced him because every time you had sex with him, you were thinking about the guy that you're still attached to who doesn't have a dad bod, but now you're saying your type is the guy with a dad bod who's tall. Like, this is so confusing, man.